This video is to showcase an item I got for review, test and review. This is the Elecrow CrowPi Raspberry Pi laptop. This is the laptop. Looks much like a regular laptop. My mouse fell there. It's got on one side a expansion port for a ribbon that I'll show you later on. It's got an audio headphone jack, HDMI, and the power jack. On the back, it's just fans and vents. Now on the opposite side is where the magic is, and that is where the Raspberry Pi board is fitted into the laptop, so the ports are available on the side, and that is here. So let me see if I can get this open and show you. Be careful here. Here we go. So if you look carefully, for those of you who know what a Raspberry Pi is, you will see that there's a Raspberry Pi in here with a ribbon cable that connects it to the laptop. So even though the Raspberry Pi is a computer by itself, it sort of looks like, it sort of operates like a motherboard to a laptop, right? Except the Raspberry Pi, as you know, you basically only need, in a normal application, you can put a case around it and you can plug in. It has USB ports already, power ports, HDMI ports, and everything on it. Now, in this instance, what is really great about this laptop is, and I'll explore this more, I'm not 100% sure, but I know that this is the micro SD card that is running the device. And if you look carefully here, you'll see that there's a extended storage. Now, I believe that that extended storage can also be used for a separate OS. And as you know, with the beauty about Raspberry Pi is that you can run everything on a micro SD card, including the OS and for data. Now, along with this, and I'll close it back, along with this, they sent me, well, let's open this up first. Before we go any further, let's open this up. I had it on already, it's charging. And when you first boot it up, this one, the OS is there, how it's designed, is for programming. It's the, I think there's 96 or 52, I'm not sure how many different programming lessons there are, but they provided this laptop. You can see the keyboard, basically a full keyboard. They provide this wireless mouse. The mouse has a battery in here, and it has a slot for the wireless dongle, which in this case is plugged in right there. They also provided this starter kit, and as I open this, you'll see in the starter kit it has a whole, I'll give you a look here. I'll pause it there for a moment so you can take a look. But basically, these are pieces, are tools, or what I want to call them, hardware. They have LEDs, they have displays, they have audio devices, and basically you use this ribbon cable in the side here. They sent this, there's one there too, but they sent this board, which is the base shield. Plugs in, the ribbon cable plugs in there. They sent these jumper cables, and then these cables connect to whatever hardware you want to use. And in this video, I'm going to pause in a moment and I'll come back and I'll show you it connected. Maybe I'll do the LED to make it simple, because there are a lot of different things in here. It'll take me myself, some time to learn, but it's also done through, as you can see here, like let's say programming, I think. And this is, this is my first time at this too. And you can go, let's try project and see what that says. Okay, so these are some projects you can do. And you have Let's Code, Python. No, let's go to Let's Code. And here you go, hardware control. So that's kind of what we're gonna do. And then light flickering, maybe we'll do light flickering. That seems like an easy one. And once you do that, there's a video that pops up, and you can play it by screen, and it tells you exactly how to connect and how to make the module work. So along with this shield or board, they provided a case for it, I guess, to protect it, and some standoffs. So I'm gonna put all that together. We're gonna plug it in, and this is just gonna fade out for a second. And when I come back, hopefully it's up and running. I can tell you how that went. So here we are back at the CrowPi Raspberry Pi laptop. I followed these instructions, and I'll try to show you here. The flickering light. Okay, they tell you what to do, how to connect. I know I'm running through this pretty fast. And followed all these steps: circuit connection, light. Here it is. Circuit connection. I built the case, as I said, with the board. I connected it. And I followed all the instructions, but mine doesn't work. Mine doesn't blink. Here's the code I wrote. Here is they teach you how to build it. As you can see, here's the code they had, but mine doesn't run. So maybe I'm just doing this wrong, I'm not sure. Here's a code it compiled. When I click on display, it's supposed to run. Nothing happens. So I'm gonna try another project and get back to you. Okay, I'm back, and this time I tried the billboard, and I guess I got it right this time. As you can see, the billboard is working, and it's passing the code. And this is basically the code that was created by dragging pieces of code into this box to create the actual code, which is what the instructions tell you. And let me see if I can switch that to the Gadgeteer. Let's see how it looks. And there we go. So now it says the Gadgeteer. And it's actually fun coding it once you understand the process of these, following what they tell you to do. And these different, as you see me clicking, have different value boxes. I'm not going to actually do it, but you can see they tell you what to drag, and you drag and place it over here. And once you place it over there, it creates the code over here that you then save and execute the program. And here we are using that block. Here we are at the Gadgeteer. So it's pretty cool. There are lots of things to try. Lots of things that you can see: remote control, battery compartments, switches, sound, speakers, lights, a whole lot of things. And over time I'll get to them, but the initial one I showed you, the flashing lights, some reason I must have done something wrong with the code. I'm not sure, it didn't work, but this works, and that's great. So before I go, I also wanted to show you that this is also a regular computer. You can browse the web, okay, without a problem. Let's try this. This is not just for programming, but there you go. There is the Gadgeteer website. And there's what's up there today. So, in case you're interested, this is the Elecrow CrowPi L. Now, this is the CrowPi L. So the CrowPi L, this one is a light version. There's apparently another version that I would love to review at some point that's supposedly on steroids, meaning fully loaded. The one concern I do have would be, it says specifically in the description and the specifications that this uses the Raspberry Pi 4B board. And I'm wondering if if Raspberry changes the format of the board for the next version, then it won't fit. But if it doesn't change and they go to a 5B, which is just an increase in processor power, memory, etc., I'm hoping that there's no difference and that the 5B board will work, so that if that happens, imagine you having a computer like this, and as Raspberry Pis advance and get more powerful and more capable, all you would have to do is flip over this thing, open the back, change out the Raspberry Pi, and you're good to go. I like it. I'm going to have a lot of fun with it.